Hello everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to Invisible Ink. We're down to 1 hour remaining. Things are gonna get real nasty soon, so we're gonna try and deal with them as best we can. And I think the way we're gonna do that is we have two options here. We have 2,110 credits, we have 4 agents. We're in a pretty good spot, all told, but we have the option to go get one more thing. We really have 3 choices here, but I think it's mostly 2. We can go to the server farm, get ourselves new hacking techniques. We can go to the nanofab vestibule, and get ourselves some nice new weapons. Probably this one if we go to one of these, because it's only 3 as opposed to 4 like this one is. Or we can go to the cybernetics lab if we want to try and upgrade our people with more augments. At the moment, I'm kind of leaning towards the augments. Our hacking tools have been sufficient so far. Our weaponry is pretty decent, even though we are relying on some somewhat unusual combinations. But lots of our people still have augmentation slots. So if we go here to get ourselves some free augments, we'll probably benefit from it pretty heavily. Plus, that means we can also potentially get Sharp's 6th augment, which will tank him up even more to make him have a additional KO damage on his attacks, which would be pretty cool. So we will see. We will see what happens here, but I think that's the plan. We're going to go to the Senkaku Cybernetics Lab
augmentation implanters are
and see what
surprisingly good at
happens.
finding empty space in a human body. I'm sure no one will mind if we borrow some time with one at this location.
Let's go. Alright, here we go. Alright team, we're in. You can find the cyber lab and get out alive. Starting off with free power here is pretty nice. International's not impressed though. Ooh, baby. Hello. Alright, so this is all about the sound bugs again and all this kind of technology-based stuff. Probably going to be some robots in here as well. We're going to start off by generating some power here. We're going to set up a bug to get that safe. We could probably wait, but I'm just going to get it now anyway since it's right here. Do some wireless hacking with our good friend International, and it's time for us to check some of these rooms. Zoo, what do you see here? Nothing immediately. Okay. Sharp, what do you see here? Alright, and deactive camera. This is a locked door, of course, so we can't go out here no matter what we want to do. Let's take a peek out after opening the door. Looks like we're getting more sound bugs, but nothing else. Alright. This area seems safe enough for now. Let's send... Oh, that's actually a barrier. I was hoping we could sneak past there to check out this door. Alright, Nika. You're going to move into here. International, you are going to move over to here. Stand on top of that sound bug. Here we have a secondary server terminal, so if you want to try and buy some tech, we have an option right here. I really like the layout of these things, though. We've got a bunch of sound bugs, but not a whole lot else dangerous so far. We'll probably want to take over this camera, though, so I'll set this on here for now. We can decide on this later. And we're going to move Sharp over to here, so he'll be able to claim this. We definitely should not have hacked the corporate safe here, because Zoo is right next to it, so he'd be able to break into it anyway. In fact, I might do that just for the fun of it, even though I don't think it's all that important. Doink! There we go, 170 credits. The hack is still happening, though, which is interesting. Let's see what happens when we end our turn here. See if we get immediately rushed and overrun by enemies from somewhere. Sounds like a tank or something is out here. Alright, did he gain both of those? I think so. Yeah, this one's now officially locked down. Alright, we have another safe over here. This room has some more goods in it. International, I need you to move over here, I think. Hello, information. Alright, so there's an Obake drone. There is a camera drone. Overall, we're currently looking okay here, but we're going to want to make sure that we clear through this place. There's also a camera on the ceiling here we need to take out. So let's hack the camera and keep moving her in towards this area. Let's take Nika, rather. Nika, take a look in here for me. This is a bigger area than I expected. Sharp, you're going to come in here for me. Alright, it's a bigger area than I expected, but it's mostly just a spawning room, unless this is important. Nika, you're going to move around to this side, and you'll be ready to take a look at this next turn. Sharp, you're going to move against the wall here in case something comes through. We may start to hack this as well, although we are somewhat low on power. Let's grab Zoo and move Zoo over in this direction as well, because he'll be able to grab that safe. Although first, it's probably a good idea for someone to take a peek through here. See if we get anything new. No, just information on this. So we know there's a camera drone in here and possibly more in that room. We'll have to investigate that after. Let's end our turn and see what happens. Someone's moving somewhere. So there are actual guards in here. This area is probably connected. That was that camera being unlocked. Excellent. Alright, so this area is pretty heavily controlled. There's some cameras in here, but overall this room is irrelevant to us. It has power sources that we can remotely leech, and is otherwise irrelevant, so that's good. Open the door, and we're going to sneak over to... probably here, so we can grab all the power. Zoo, I might not even need you for this. We might just hack it normally. Since we can grab all the power like this. There we go. That's actually not bad. So we're just going to hack this regularly. Probably shouldn't have bothered to speed it up like that, but at least this way we get the credits immediately. And we're going to set the parasite here for now. Nika, I need you to check this door. Power supply. Power grid Q2. Is that this? Is this Q2? I don't know how we'd be supposed to know that, but I'm guessing that's power grid Q2. Alright, Nika, you're going to open this door for me. Take a more detailed look. Aha, there's also a chest in here. Alright, start hacking that. Sharp, you're going to run in through to here. You check this door for me. Interesting. Open the door and take a bigger peek. Not much else we're seeing in there for now. Alright. So we're going to move in here, close the door behind us. This will hack, we can go back and take a look at it after. But we're going to close this door just to make sure that we're at least somewhat safe in here. We will peek back in this way to make sure nothing crazy happens. We're making real good ground coverage for only being in so far. Unfortunately, it looks like this door is going to be mostly locked down unless we take over the camera drone. Because these guys changing places like that is going to make it real hard for us to do anything in there. Hopefully this is not where we need to go, because it's going to make life a whole lot more difficult. We'll see in a second, though. Zoo can make it through there in an emergency. Let's end our turn and see what happens. Aha! There are guards in there. There we go. Opened up the safe. Let's have... Sharp. You can't go through this door right now because he's watching it. But you can grab the contents of the safe. Thank you. In fact, I'm also going to have you come over to this side, open up the door, and check out what's going on in the shop. They're selling Wrench 3 and Leash. Leash allows you to control drones for an extra turn. That's kind of nice. And Wrench 3 breaks level 3 firewalls for 3 power. I might get Leash here. We're getting near the end of the area, and I have a feeling we're going to run into some drone problems in the final area, so this might actually not be bad. Oh, music is so nice in these shops. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the wrench is super useful to us because... I don't know. It's only 1 power cheaper than using the parasite and the lockpick together to break the power 3 door, so I don't know if it's that great. Controlling drones for longer might be useful, though. We'll buy it. You know what? There you go. We have the leash power now, so we can control drones for longer, so that should be useful to us. Let's take a peek through here again. This guy's still standing in here. I don't like him. We may have to act on him somehow. Now, what is causing this vision here? Is it him who's noticing that? So it looks like he's not going anywhere. Yeah, he's stationary, so we're not going to be able to get through here if he doesn't move. I can grab this power, though, which is nice. Alright, let's boogie back over this way, because it doesn't look like that guy's going anywhere, and it's going to make things a little bit harder for us. Since this is aware. It's only noticed by the enemy, though. It's not directly watched. It's only his edge of his vision that can see it, but still, not good. On one hand, though, we could move over to here, which is not seen, just to check. That way we could peek through the door and see if there's anything there, and I don't think they'd notice that. So I'm going to move Zoo here, and we might try that out next turn. In the meanwhile, we have to wait here anyway. Is there anything else we want to hack? These sound bugs are pretty relevant to us. We could hack the camera drone and go send it in to take a look, but I don't know if I actually want to do that right now. There's a null drone somewhere over here, so that's worrying. Alright, let's end our turn here, I think. As much as it would be nice to get more done this turn, we've got a lot done here for being on security level 0 so far. That, Fancy Pants wall is still active in its regular way. Get a normal sightline on there still from peeking, so we know what's going on. We're going to send International over to here. Can she detect anything new? Not at the moment. I'm going to leave her here as support for him. We have both of our combat people over by the exit at the moment. I think we need to reactivate fusion, though, so let's do that quickly. Open the door and send in our agents. You don't see anything here, do you, Sharp? No. Hello. Alright, there's a nanofabricator in here as well. And there is the null drone. That actually could be a problem. If he walks back over there, that might negate the hacking. Which would be a sad waste of the power I just spent, but we'll see. This seems like it might be the way we have to go, but we'll find out as we keep moving. From here, these two should be safe, and we'll be free to explore further in. Alright, so there's more stuff of interest over there. Camera drone comes back through and stops. Extra cameras are coming online. Good, good. This drone is stationary. That is a problem, isn't it? However, this room is empty. As far as I can tell, there's nothing else in it. So we may not actually have anything to do with that. We may need to go this way instead. So we need to deal with these extra cameras coming online. So let's hack one of them. Hack one of them. Are there any more cameras magically coming online? There's this one. But that's okay, because we're probably not going to be in there for much longer anyway. So we are going to open this door, come and check out this door, and then go back. If we need to deal with this area, it'd be better to find out now. Peek. Oh. It does look much larger. Alright, we're gonna have to organize an incursion here, I think. And that's gonna suck real bad. That's gonna suck real bad. Alright, you two. There's power in there, but we're gonna probably have to ignore that, because honestly, I'm not sure if we can feasibly even try to get in there. There is a door here. Take a peek in. There's nothing else in here, is there? Just that camera coming active, and a seriously well-protected safe that we'd need Zoo for. That is a pain. Open the door, take a double check. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Alright, that's bad news. So we just sent most of our agents off in the wrong direction, and we need them back where they came from. Also, the person we left behind is the one who needs to be over here. That is bad luck indeed. We could try to hack it, but since it has a random demon, we have no idea what that'll do to us. We'll take cover again, leave the door open in case we decide we want to come back this way, although it's probably a bad idea because the camera's going to be on, but it should be blocked by these things anyway. Alright, this area is not going to help us anymore, I don't think. This is where we have to be. So we need to coordinate something in here to take out the guard. The tank is going to be potentially a problem here, the Obake drone version 2.0. But this guy is the immediate problem. We should be able to take him out and then move people through, because the rest of the room is mostly safe. The camera is going to be a problem too, though. We'll have to start hacking that. Now we are going to have to hack the camera in here too. Well, that is a pain, but I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. So let's end our turn. Because we could try and take out this guard. That would let us open the door from here, but that doesn't change anything, because we still have to get into this area to be able to do anything, and we still haven't found the exit either, so it's got to be out this way. That's good for us, because it means the exit has to be where we need to be, but this is a troublesome situation. We also have no option of sprinting, because everywhere in this map has sound bugs. So even when there's no guards nearby, we can't run. Unless we're basically done the mission and just want to sprint out. Alright, well, let's end the turn. This is definitely unfortunate. Not to mention, tank visibility is going to make things harder, too. He actually goes right in there. Ooh. Alright, friends, time for you to get out. We're going to send Nika all the way over to here. There you go. Sharp, you're going to head over this way and close the door behind you. And then you're going to keep moving, because you can go much faster than she can. There you go. Actually, I'm going to bring you right outside the door here. You're in cover here anyway, not that it matters. I think we are going to send Zoo over here, though, because if we can get whatever's in there, that could be very beneficial to us, especially if it's something free. And we'll just move Sharp around. He can move faster anyway. As much as I'd like to do some shenanigans here with International, I want to keep her close so she can really scan this place. I think we will hack this camera, though. And make sure it goes down. And we'll also start a hack on this safe, just so it's ready, because Zoo's probably going to be long gone by the time that happens. And we'll end our turn. I'm kind of disappointed. We were going so well for the early stage of the game, and now we've kind of slowed down a little bit here. We've run into some problems. Alright, so this camera drone is going to have to be dealt with. But let's take Sharp and move him over to here. Actually, no. I think we need to keep moving Sharp. We need to go over this way to take out this guard first, because he is stationary right where we need to be, and he's watching the door. I might have to go invisible here with Sharp and take him out that way, because this camera also needs to be dealt with. So let's start hacking that. International, I could move you over as support, but I'm going to leave you here for now. Nika, you're going to run through to here. Zoo's going to take your place. Zoo might have a hard time getting in there and out in time, but I'm thinking if he can get in like this and then back to the corner here, he might be safe while this guy walks through and doesn't notice, and then he'll be able to run out again afterwards. So I want what's in that safe. This is such a pain having to remaneuver all like this. Really slows us down. Alright, we're breaking down some of these hacks, which is good. It'll help us control what's actually being seen at any given time. Sharp, you're gonna book it right over to here. Problem is, as soon as Sharp attacks, he becomes visible again. So we can go invisible in order to knock this guy out, but anything else in the area will immediately see him, so he has to be able to get out when that happens. International, I'm going to stick you right in the corner here. Now you can't see anything else. You're not going to be much help if these robots start coming live anyway, because you can't stop them with a neurostunner. Nika's back with the rest of the team now, which is good. We're going to move up with Zoo and take a peek. You know he's actually over there, so we're going to come straight through the door, close the door behind you, and send you over to here. We need to be standing here for this plan to work, I think. So if you get all the way to there and then back one tile, otherwise it's not going to work out. So, we're going to end this turn here. We're getting close to security level 2 already, which is not good given how nicely we were doing before. He does have a fairly wide range of vision, but I don't think he'll notice. Now the question is, what does this robot see? There's all these overlaid vision lines, and I don't think he can see anything because he's looking at the wall. So I think all we have to worry about is this guy. So if I go invisible, open the door, he'll notice it but be confused. We can run in, knock him unconscious, and bring him back out again, at which point somebody can sit on him until we need to move, because then that door won't be watched and we'll be safe. Yeah, he can get to here, we'll see him with 1 AP left, so then he can back up again. Which is exactly what we need to do. So hopefully this doesn't backfire horribly on us. Inside, we get an accelerator chip and some credits. Alright, this only takes Anarchy 2. I don't think we're going to use it, but we can probably sell it before the final mission. And now the question is, can Zoo get back out alive? We'll find out in a minute. This is where everything could go wrong. So if we need to use a rewind here, this is probably the best point in our mission to use one. So I'm not too worried. Here, though, is where we try the real play. The real shenanigans start here. First time we're using our cloak ever. Cloak.
Did you see that?
Open the door. Guard sees it and is confused. We walk into his line of sight and immediately knock him unconscious. Nobody is any the wiser, surprisingly enough. We loot his credit chip, believe his pass card there. We drag his body out through the door. Excellent. Drop the body for now. Close the door behind us. No one will ever know he's gone. That is perfect. And we're going to keep dragging the body away since we have incredible drag abilities and awesome movement speed. So I'm going to drop the body here for now, and International opens the door. Gets through to the other side. Detects the wireless scanner there, but knows there's nothing else in the room, so she gets through. Nika gets through as well, and closes the door behind her. Perfect. Alright, so 2 of our agents are through. We need to get Sharp through, but first Zoo has to make it back. This has all gone perfectly according to plan, as long as Zoo doesn't get spotted when this guy comes back through. Perfect, he's blind. Alright, all firewalls have increased in strength, which sucks, but basically, this has gone perfectly. So let's close the door behind us and start heading our way out of here. I don't think I can get out of the door right yet, can I? No, it's out of our movement range, but I can get over to here. Awesome, Zoo. Well done. Alright, so we need you back over here to help protect this guy, stop him from getting up. We're going to drag his body right over in front of the door, though, using our awesome dragging skills and supreme augments. Let's drop him there. So Sharp, you could deal with him if you have to, but I think we're going to try and just leave him there. It's time for the ladies to go investigate further. International, go check out what's going on by this door. Ooh, that is exactly what we came here for. The augment grafter and the exit side by side. This is perfect. Let's loot the safe. 170 credits. What's through here?
Look at those augment grafters. People who
vault.
want us pay top dollar for time on those bad boys.
I didn't know there was a vault here. Well, you learn something new every day. Turns out this type of area has a vault in it, so we probably should have come here with a vault key if we wanted to come away with the best results, but now we know. I didn't know that was actually a thing here. Let's close this door just to make sure nobody spots us. This mission has gone pretty much perfectly. Gotta say, it has been pretty much perfect. Because now he'll leave and we can send Sharp out. Sharp is the one we want to get the augments anyway. Although we're going to have to wait a turn for Zoo again, which is actually unfortunate, because I was hoping I'd be able to get all the way here before this guy wakes up. But I think I'm just going to leave him anyway, because I think in 4 turns we should be able to get all the way over there, and if we have to... Actually, you don't have the gun anymore, do you? No. You are fairly slow, but I think in 3 more turns you can get to this guy. Then you can neural stunner him if you have to. I just really want to get a move on with Sharp here. Alright, so we'll send Sharp through. We might send somebody else back. We're definitely going to come back and close this door, because that was dumb of me. This door being open is probably not the end of the world, but this one being open is not good. Alright, so, do we have to hack these still? Yes, we do, and they're actually pretty well protected. So let's get some, I have no power! Oh no! I didn't start the fusion either. Curses. Alright, Zoo, we need you here. We're actually in a bad situation now. I didn't do this properly at all. Alright, so, Nika... Actually, International, you're gonna come back here and close this door. I mismanaged my power pretty extremely poorly. That's not good at all. Alright, we need to deal with this guy. I could knock him unconscious and just run, because it'll be fine, but I think we'll play it safe and not do that for now. Nika will come in here and investigate, though, just to make sure there's nothing else lying around. Zoo should be able to break this thing down and maybe operate it after he hacks himself in, but he's in the wrong part of the map for now. Thankfully, the spawn doors are over here and way over here, so we should be okay if we wind up having to spawn an extra guard in. But yeah, this is definitely... Oh, and I can't get out this turn because this guy's there again, right. This is definitely not ideal. On the plus side, we can easily hack the one that doesn't have a protective element on it, and then we can deal with the rest as need requires. But, just to double check, there's nothing else in here? Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Nika, take a peek in here. What do you see through the vault door? Oh, there's 2 more augment grafters. Oh! I regret everything. I regret everything I've ever done. I didn't realize you needed a vault key for that. That sucks. Well, we only get 2 augments then instead of 4. Which is too bad, because that would have been really nice. Oh well. First time playing, you can't expect... Not the first time playing, but first time playing recently, you can't expect to know all the things. Alright, let's come through this door, close it behind us. Over to here. Pin this guard. There you go. Close the door behind you. Excellent. And loot his pass card, just for fun. Okay, you need to keep moving there. Good stuff. I don't know if he actually would have made it in time. I think he's still out of range of that for 8 turns. It's kind of sad that we critically mismanaged our power, though. Forgot to reactivate fusion. That's the first time I think I've done that. Well, let's get Sharp augmented anyway. Let's see what they're selling. Predictive brawling. I can't do this. I can give this to Nika, though, which isn't terrible. But I can't give him predictive brawling. He already has it. Alright. Nika, you're gonna get yourself predictive brawling, which goes well with your adrenal regulator already. So that'll help. That means you'll gain 9 AP after you have to attack somebody, which is pretty crazy. There you go, Nika. You've gained... Oh!
We must have triggered something in their telemetry. They're toggling the power onto some of the devices.
That's interesting. Doesn't matter. This camera is only important for that one turn. These things over here that are rebooting are also fairly irrelevant. This camera is irrelevant, and this computer station here is irrelevant. But that's interesting to know. That's how they modify this. Alright. We are going to be ready in case anything happens, but I don't think anything's about to suddenly happen. I think we've basically got this in the bag here. This guard may wake up soon, and he may be a concern when he does, but I don't think he will be. Unfortunately, we can't knock him out for longer than 2 turns, which is kind of unfortunate, but it shouldn't take that long for us to get through here, and he has a whole facility to search before he has any idea where we are. Alright, so we're hoping Sharp can get something from this. I wish we could get through this door, but there's no way that's happening, because we do not have the correct key. Alright, so we're going to have to end our turn here, and we'll deal with it. We might not even be able to activate this thing. I may have really messed up this mission, and if I did, I feel very, very sad. But, So be it. And of course, the drone that shows up comes in the door that is close to us rather than the one that's far away. But that's fine. We'll send ourselves through the doorway here, out of line of sight. And we have limited time to get through here anyway, so we might as well go fast. Through to here, close the door. Through to here, close the other door. Alright. And let's keep moving. There really is nothing else for us to do, though. We've robbed this entire facility, except for this all-important grafter area. Where is this guy investigating? That's the question. He's investigating something. If he's investigating over here, that is a problem. If he's just investigating, then it's not so bad. Do we know what he's investigating? Is he investigating this? I hope not. Zoo, get in here. We have extremely limited time. You need to be in position. We're going to move Nika into the exit room. There we go. And I think we're going to move International in here too. Just so that we have nobody in this area in case things do go sour. Zoo, you're going to book it over to here, so you're closest to this area. Sharp, you're going to close the door behind you. And get back next to this machine so you can use as much movement as possible next turn. And I guess that's it for now. We'll see where this robot goes, although first make sure somebody's peeking through here. If the robot comes straight in here, then we are bad luck. That was just a natural security level spawn. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright. He's investigating something over here, perhaps. This guard over here is going to be waking up soon, but this is the moment of truth. Can we get an augment like this? No. That sucks. That really sucks. Alright, so this mission went remarkably well, except for the fact that I completely messed it up. If not for that, this was a whole success. Oh well. Alright, Zoo, you're gonna come back towards this way and you're gonna check the door for me. We're gonna hope against hope that miraculously it works somehow, but I don't think there's any way for us to do this properly. We definitely misplayed this one. This guy's awake again. He's coming to investigate the position where he was previously found. And I think it's time for us to get out of here. Yeah, there's no way for us to use this thing. That sucks. Alright guys, let's get out of here. At least we got some nice other stuff for ourselves. Even if we weren't able to officially acquire what we came here for, we were able to get ourselves... Oh, really? Oh wow, you are slow. Alright, that is unfortunate. Let's run our people into this area, though. Get out here next turn, and we'll deal with the consequences. All in all, though, I think, if it wasn't for the fact that I completely messed this up, this went pretty well. We'll just use all these credits to boost our agents instead. And that's not terrible, honestly. That's not terrible. Although, we would have been doing that anyway, since installing augments with these machines doesn't cost anything. I'm just trying to look on the bright side, guys. I'm just trying to look on the bright side. Alright, Sharp. Get yourself in there. Zoo, get yourself in there. That was definitely a misplay, but let's leave. Back to the jet we go. Man, I was so happy with myself with this mission too, but I
self-improvement session to make our task a bit easier.
Definitely can't be so happy about it anymore. We worked so well in here, except for the fact that we only got one of the potential 4 rewards. Disappointing. Alright, well, let's go back to the menu and see what happens. So we're probably going to have to spend these right now, just in case everything immediately happens. Ooh, what's this?
You won't beat this price.
This is just a gun. Just a regular one-shot gun. It's got armor piercing 1, but it's still just a gun. Alright, well we're gonna probably want to upgrade some people here. So, what do we want? If we give somebody... you probably have to use this at the consoles. This is probably not very useful for Internationale, even if we wanted to give her the Anarchy skill to have it. So we're probably just going to sell it. It's not worth much, but it's worth something.
This still has blood on it.
We've also got a charge pack to sell, because we're probably not going to need more than, you know, the 5-6 shots we've got with this charge pack already. So let's get ready to get rid of that one. We're going to want somebody to have the grenade, so I'll give that to Internationale. Flash grenade for her. We have 2,740 credits to spend.
Something you might be
Actually,
interested in.
2,940 credits to spend. What do we want here? Sharp is as upgraded as we can reasonably make him. I think I might make Internationale a better hacker still, or make Zoo faster, or Nika faster. I don't think we need strength or anything else at this point. We just need to be able to get through the maps. So I'm going to give you some speed, we're going to give you some speed, we're going to give you some hacking. I can max out your hacking to give us the maximum amount of power possible per hack, which might not be terrible if we're trying to burst into this final mission, but I have no idea what's available there. So instead I'm going to give you a speed upgrade, and I think I'm going to give Nika a speed upgrade as well. There's better things to do than just speed sometimes, but at the moment, not getting killed is my top priority. 40 credits left. Let's see what happens now. Let's see how horribly we get betrayed. Day 4.
Tracing. There. I've got it.
What goes wrong?
That's practically in my backyard. How the hell did they keep that hidden?
Plot a direct course. Thank you, Monster.
Thank me later. I'll meet you there. I've got to see this rig in person.
Operator, ready the team. This is going to be a wild ride.
Well, 0 hours remaining, folks. We have the Omni mainframe here. At level 5 defense. This is going to be a bit of a mess, I suspect. Either way, thank you for watching so far, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some Invisible Ink here for you. If you enjoyed today's episode, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and look forward to seeing you next time, when we try and take down the corporations once and for all. For now, though, this is it. So bye-bye.